If you could love another man in a place like Johnson County, would you try to hide it if you could? Down the long dusty road where no one will ever know, there's a place for the gays in the woods. Well, I met Johnny at the coal consolidation company. They put us together at a strip mine in Van Lear, Kentucky. He said, Gobble ain't my name, but hell, I suck it just the same. As long as you don't tell anybody. I said, all right, Johnny. Just two wanna-be country boys with our little version of Brokeback Harbor, up at the crack of dawn in them mines, chasing that dollar. Working hard through that first half of the day. Come lunchtime, we knew it was time to play. I had always known who I was and what I wanted. Johnny, on the other hand, spent his whole life pretending to be a man. Pretty little wife back at his whole home, he never told her how much he loved that bone. Eventually she would find us out. He went home with a crusty white ring around his mouth after seeing her husband like that. She was left with no choice but to throw him out. Married a pretend country boy with his queer double life. Even though she didn't have what he needed, reckon the whole home just didn't feel right. If you could love another man in a place like Johnson County, would you try to hide if you could? Down that long dusty road where the real country boys go, there's a place for them gays in the woods. Oh, Johnny never tried to fight it, but he would damn sure try and deny it. If word ever got out, he would swear it was just a skit. Truth be known about the gobbler, no way he was passing up a hard dick. You see the passion in his eyes, always ready to swallow and wouldn't dare spit. He was the epitome of real country boy shit. If you could love another man in this place called Johnson County, would you try to hide it if you could? It's gonna be forever Sam and Jawknee, with our initials carved in that special tree. From that day I knew it was meant to be. Down the long dusty road where my whole hometown knows, there's a place for us gays in the woods. Deerdorf met with Bunny in a garage downtown. Tailbone is all my passwords in a phone I just found. I've been up for 3 days investigating the moves against me. They all think I'm crazy cause I see the shit no one else sees. I just don't understand why they would all leave me. I bought them cars and houses so I could act shitty. Tailbone thought he was slick by leaving behind his zombie kitty. Deerdorf planted a demon in the shower, but he ain't fooling me. Jelly roll plotting to take me out. Ranches for sale, but don't you dare come looking around. I wonder what else ripped her, buried in the yard. I'ma need the tag plate info on all 30 3 of them cars. These fools all say I'm crazy and a drug addict, but they can't see what I can see. Bitch, I know mathematics. Rip the left is on me, kitty in my ground. They are plotting to hit on me when I go into town. I found 100 pistols hidden in my floor. They say I need to sleep before I end up knocking on heaven's door. Wiles and Taylor working with that big and rich guy. Cynthia Sherwood out here billing me for stuff that's still my mind. They keep sending me bank cards from accounts created out of bandit. I know they took my money that my mom didn't take, and everyone is going to prison when I find out where.
And that part. What's up? Oh, I'm gonna sit here and pretend like I don't know what's going on. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like, what? Huh? That happened? You're crazy. Wow. Shocker. What's up, Mama Pay? I'm good. Dealing with ADD right now. All right. Bulldog Chandler has an opinion about Upchurch. What's up, Bulldog Chandler? 62, by the way. Hello, Deb. Welcome in. Always nice to see you. And Chandelier wants whatever Allie's passing. Oh, the foster kittens. That's what that's about. Josh Teal in the house. Hillbilly Dirt Farmer. This motherfucker right here. Dude. What's up, man? Rip it. Nikki Straight. Hello, dear. Glad I could be here. And I'm glad you're here. Mr. Jackrabbit Slim. That's probably one of the people that I'm somewhat know and can say that I've talked to associated with the word original gangster. That's the OG right there, Jackrabbit. What's up, Jackrabbit? Christopher Cunningham, another old school dude. What's up, Christopher? Tattoo Teardrop in the house. Tahoe Trace 555. And on down to Quantum Spits. I heard Rusty streams are legendary. Fuck Jawknee Gobble for life. Some people find them that to be legendary. I can't comment on it, but thank you. Let's see. Mega Magoo 1960, Rusty Mud Daddy, Jackrabbit Slim. It's a good combination right there. There you go. Allie has she's about to be selling foster kittens. So contact her if you want, if you'd like to save small animals. Oh my God. Oh, did you like it? Which one? Well, yeah, they were both eloquent. The first one was very, very eloquent. A love story, if you will. And that one's just been chilling in the member section for a long. It was actually the better of the two versions I put out. So I was like, I'm going to throw this out there. People should see this. John Lennon, not the one from the Beatles. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Big Shy Redneck or Beachside Redneck, depending on how you pronounce it. What's up, Big Shy? Richard K. Newbuck. He says Johnny for prison. Ah, man, come on. You're going to put Johnny in prison. Not that guy. He's a good dude. He's a real good dude. Just ask him. He'll tell you all about it. Mr. Brian Strutton, first Rusty Truck live for me. Well, hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So we should have, this is very informative. We'll have a late breaking development. We'll speak on somewhat, and it'll be a good time. At least I think so. Little Israel, what's up? Infernodi in the house. Ryan did hard time. It's time for that outlaw song. Yes, I think he's earned his patch. With who was the club he was riding with? Anyway, the Outlaws, wasn't it? Anyway, he had a bunch of them 1%ers at his house, so now he's one of them. So there you go. This always is a guest of honor here. Damn Yankee. Summer school is open. Remedial mathematics in session. Mathematics. Yes. Still waiting for my Rusty Truck backstage tickets. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Nickel G Racing, and that dude, that guy. I couldn't find anything funny to say. Sorry, Nickel G. So, crows are everywhere. What's Johnny been gobbling? Cock mostly. Wish I could put it in more eloquently. This guy, Mr. Seeper in the house. Heard you got to do 60. Let me know, man. I know some people that on the inside, and if you need anybody taken care of, especially like in that Floyd County area, I got the hookup. What's up, Mr. Seeper? Always good to see you, man. I see. It sounds like you got old Yellow Boy spun the fuck up over there. He looked so defeated, man. And that little short you put out, I was like, oh, he's just his face all crunkled up and just upset. He's really, things did not go his way. Oh, so tonight will not go his way. I promise you that. G Unit in the house. What's up, G Unit? Diamond Boy 06. Howdy. Johnny Johnson. This guy. What's up, Johnny Johnson? Saying a little rusty in chat. Oh, there you go. I'm calling BSR. Get that shit started. Brad Lowe in the house. I tried to get the handle Merle's liver, but it was taken. Small world. Yeah, prayers for that thing. Prayers for that. I wish I could tell you that it will not come up tonight, but I would be lying to you. We may be dropping some receipts on the liver. You never know. We'll, no. And then now don't everybody get all fucking carried away and start wishing harm on that retired drug hoe. Don't do that. Don't do that. You make that boy feel like a victim. Oh yeah, always this. Fuck Jawknee Gobble for life. By the way, in passing, by the way, my daddy is saying hello to Maga Magoo. Demon Kills in the house. The lives are great. Unfortunately, I EMD up having to watch the replay half the time. Sorry about that, Demon Kills. I will. Some people they do have to get up pretty early. This guy, Sub Hardcore MMA in the house. Howdy, sir. Nice to have you in. Enjoyed both of them. All right, cool. Some people don't like all of them. There's some like, I don't know. I ain't getting into that. I'll get sidetracked on some bullshit. Hickey Bobber in the house. Hello, Hickey Bobber. Seeper is definitely Nikki Straight's brother. Seeper is not ever on good behavior. You do not know Seeper. Hello, June K. Howdy. Oh, my man, Country Bro. What's up, Country Bro? It's a good dude right there, man. So, unless you've talked into a microphone for a long, long time, you don't realize that it can get difficult. It's a rough life, let me tell you. Drop on down here. I will. You got to get focused. All right. No problem, Mama Payday. I appreciate you swinging by, giving me the view and a like and saying hello. Mr. Grum in the house. He said, Rusty, I love your live streams. Good, man. I'm glad. I'd say it's strange to me that people do get some entertainment out of this. And well, who am I to argue, right? So the feedback that I get from folks is it's sobering. I mean, I ain't going to drag us off into the weeds and that shit, but it's pretty cool to hear from you guys, man. Mostly. Yes, mostly. Oh, get that file and a birthday cake. Hell yeah. Control Alt Delete. Hey, Seeper, let me know your DOC number so I can send you some canteen. That's a real one right there looking out for you. You always got to hook the people up when they're locked down. You know that. Yeah, we got you covered, Seeper. I know a chick has got one of them stamp cards. We can sell that shit. We'll get you hooked up. Oh, drop on down. If there's no one else checking in, I gotta go and do some other stuff. Crazy Cooter 81. Retarded drug whoa. I didn't say retarded. I said retired. You put the retarded part. You added the retarded part. Maybe I should enunciate the retired part a little better so I'm not confusing people. And that's yet to be determined. What's up, Crazy Cooter 81? Yeah, prayers for the liver always. If we could start a prayer chain, not here, but just somewhere wherever there's available, start a fucking prayer chain for those folks. Papa Crawfish, what up, Pumpskins? Sorry, it's hard to say. Dat Plant Mama Rachel, what's up, Rachel? Hello, lady. Oh, there it is. I identify as Merle's liver. Yes, it's true. We're in the 3rd stage of chronic liver. It's cirrhosis. But yeah, I get you. Same thing. So, and it's not funny, by the way. And don't be wishing bad stuff on her. Hard worker and master troll in the chat. Alert. Yes, all of us. I'm alerted. Take it easy on Dagmo. He's already taken 2 L's a day. I don't know if his heart can take any more. Fuck his heart. I don't give a fuck about that dude's heart. Ever. And I know you're not being serious, but fuck him and his heart. Jesus. Dagmo. Fuck that guy. Nikki Straight. Yeah, she got that cluster. The cluster cheese burn she got. Miss T Dam for 23 months. Rusty Truck, much love and respect. Hello, everyone. Shout out to Seeper for having Dagmo be the one to say the case was dismissed, y'all. Had to dismiss the bitch. Y'all are filing fake charges, Johnny? Damn, man. That's rough. That's rough. Maybe they didn't feel fucking sorry for you, huh? Hello, Lacey Pool. How are you? Oh, Shady J says Rabbi MMA. The hell is she doing? Oh, okay, I got you. Someone left Upchurch a Kit Kat on his pillow while he was locked up. I heard he ate it and traded. Yeah, I ain't gonna. No, he was like he didn't even get arrested. Technically, I think he just answered the charge. So he's an important dude. He'll be all right. But yeah, if you do find yourself in jail and someone leaves candy on your bunk, you will end up like Jawknee Gobble if you're hungry. Be careful. Is it me or is Mr. Merrill getting big? He's not getting small. He's not becoming less people, if that's what you're asking. Yes. But she is retired, Mr. Rusty. We know she's retarded. We've been through her TikToks. Thank you for clarifying that, Nikki Straight. Sometimes I do need the just a fresh look at it. Mr. Jonathan Evans. Hello. Good to see you. And if anyone says hi, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm making mugshot shirts. Jesus. I knew this was not going to last long. This is the hottest news ever. Like, damn, man. Yeah, they're both blowing up. What's up, Mr. Eisman? Y'all smack the like button one time for the cause. It's free 99 to do so. Appreciate you dropping that public service announcement. 740 Ryan Kelly. Fuck Jawknee Gobble for life. That is a real hashtag, by the way. It's registered by the people who register hashtags. So here's Rich Newbuck's arch nemesis, Joe Baron Cool. Hello, Rusty. If Merle opened a diner, would she serve fried liver with onions? Probably not. That's the sugar slop shit that she makes. Bradlow, you are a smart motherfucker right there. Look at the big brain on Brad. You know how long I've been waiting to be able to say that, Brad? You know how long I've been waiting to be able to say that prolific line from Pulp Fiction? Thank you. Look at the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. You nailed it. What's up, Mr. Red-Eyed Patriot? Respect right back at you. It'd be a little too early to get tongue-tied in this. Good evening, Mr. Coppertop. Rich Newbuck is telling people about mail fraud. There we go with that. All right. I think that's everyone. 154. I think we're been okay. So here we go. Oh, diabetes. What's up? There you go. I think we've got everyone. We've talked to everyone. Chat's got that stupid delay in it tonight. No. That's right. The metric system. There you go. Mr. Slayback. Okay, YouTube is not letting me talk, but I hope they see the darkness soon. Dude, you got to put some chill on it. Let's see. Goober posting that recording in court that he did to Brittany. I'm familiar with what you're talking about. I was in the vault quite a bit today. And I'm not familiar with it. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. The reason she's getting bigger is probably because she has ascites. Ascites is just basically when your liver cannot process shit. There's some fluid buildup in the abdomen. And Nikki Straight is like a medical professional. She knows about these things. I trust her assessment of this. Anyway, prayers to Merle's belly. So, as it turns out, Johnny, damn it, Rich. This guy fucking just jumps straight into it. Have at it, Rusty. Give him hell. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Yeah. Actual first Rusty stream as well. Looking forward to plenty more in the future. Yeah, it happens once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks, depending on how horrible I am at managing the time I have. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. All right. So without further ado, let's get this out of the way. We're going to talk about this and this shit right here. So let me move myself to the side and maybe I can fix this. Nope, that's worse. And that's not better. And let's see if we have more layouts. Let's try that one. Hey, that'll work. All right. So Ryan, my guy. Well, so if you remember back when this body cam video came out, and I pretty much had called it at the point. I said, hey, look, it sounds to me like Ryan is calling the cops to cover his ass because something happened with Trevor. So sure enough that we got the little recording. Let's see. Straight Hooter Shooter, I read your comment at the beginning of this. I absolutely adore you. You are welcome here. You're wanted here. The short is auto-generated, okay? And I just post them. It was not anything a dig at you. You just happened to be on the screen at the time the short was clipped. That is where I will leave it. So I have to get back to what I'm doing now. We'll get that out of the way. So with that said, it looked like Ryan was trying to cover his ass. He had some kind of a blow up with Trevor. So sure enough, hey, guess what? Trevor tried to file charges against him. Initially, the cops, I guess Ryan's got some of them in his pocket there in Cheatham County. And they didn't want to take the report. Basically, they didn't want the heat from it or whatever. Fuck, who knows, right? There was some discussion about a good old boy network. But come to find out, and I just caught this. Like I was just listening to the tail end. What's up, Gotcha, man? Just listening to the tail end of what Chad was talking about. He had Gotcha up there, Triple T. That, they didn't want to take this report, but Chad and Trevor pushed the issue and got him charged. So now I understand there is some people on YouTube who are, for lack of a better fucking term, retarded, right? They believe that if someone hits you and, you didn't ask for it, that you should automatically turn into some kind of a gladiator, throw away your entire fucking life and do violence with them, which is against the law, most every place. And again, never be governed by the opinions of fucking morons on YouTube. So Trevor is a very, very diminutive dude. He's a small guy. He's not fighting anybody. And the fact that I'd said it was some bitch shit that Ryan was putting his hands on him. So turns out, hey, look, they're finally going to get some accountability for this. So, and I mean, it is what it is. I've told everybody on here, I'm not going to sit here and celebrate this guy's fucking downfall. I'm not going to do any of this stuff. But we're coming up on a year now that I told you this cat's circling the drain and he needs some fucking help. So, and there's still people who, there are people who got mad at me for calling that out. saying, hey, man, this dude looks like he's in a fucking serious bout of psychosis here. He's got some serious fucking problems. And there's still people out there going, hey, yeah, this could be real. Yeah, I believe, yeah, sure, yeah. Look, your mileage will vary with this. And that's perfectly fine with me. I've just said, look, I call it the fucking way I see it. This dude is in trouble. He's taking L's left and right. Where do we go from here? Where, honestly, if you really care about this cat, where the fuck do we go from here? Ask yourself. You know, there's people who swear up and down they care so much for Ryan and they're his friend and they love him and all that shit, but cannot call out the fucking truth. Hey, and I'm just going to do me on this and just tell you, this dude's in serious fucking trouble and it's just going downhill. So, in case you're unclear about it, right there, charged with physical assault. Not a big deal. He's not going to go to prison over it, all that shit. It is not helping what he's got going on. So there's a quick devolvement into all these things that are happening with him. The thing with that Beth had happened and the things he talked about during that. So not great. And that's who had him charged. So let me get this down off the fucking screen. Put myself back in the middle. So I can pretend to be important. So with that, yeah, simple assault, basic citation. Yeah, it's not an $18 million fucking lawsuit. But there are warning signs before really, really bad shit happens that can't be undone. Dude, that's the thing that people, happen to skip over. And then when the shit does happen, everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, it's because you ignored or co-signed all the shit leading up to it. So that part. But, hey, look, is what it is. So. I can see, not I can't. Gotcha. Oh, what's up, Dagburn Skinny Dogs? No, not unless it's a felony. So he has to be charged and convicted of a felony to lose his rights to guns. He's like, look, that's probably the least of his worries. Trust me. So, hey, where does it go from there? Yeah. Sorry about, I don't know. Chad does seem like he is a sensitive dude. Like I said, I kind of like him. I think he's all right, man. Hey, what's up, damn Yankee? She gets it. There's a red flag there. No, well, accountability for someone who's never fucking used to hearing the words no. So, I don't want to be right. That's the problem. Don't want to be right. That's why I, stepped back from this shit a fucking year ago. Like, it's nonsense. You got stupid ass fucking Just Doing and the fucking Mountain Girl and all these people, adding some kind of fucking nonsense to his wild ass fucking delusions, co-signing this shit. Like, y'all are fucking scumbags is what you are. If you, you're really going to co-sign this fucking shit, hope he gives you a fucking shout out or something. You're no better than fucking Jawknee Gobble, quite honestly. So, and I'm sure, and what does it matter, right? Because the minute you say, hey man, look, dude, you're way off the fucking rails here, he'll just go find somebody else to agree with him. So, why not, man? Hold out for the shout out. You'll be all right. So enough of that shit. Oh, moving on. Progressive Patriot. What's up, Progressive? Oh, oh, yeah. Like me and Progressive, we don't really see eye to eye, but that's cool. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Let's see here. Is that Mountain Girl still around? Her channel stopped being in my algorithm. She's still around. Yeah, she's definitely still around. She's just not she's not feeding his delusions, but he's over there eating that shit up whenever she's fucking trying to, rationalize his crazy shit that he's coming out of his fucking head, man. That's nuts. Mr. Power Stroke. All I know is Melinda's liver is dying and Johnny is over here worried about getting a second or third hand motorcycle instead of getting help for his wife's liver. He don't give a fuck about her liver. And Mr. Power Stroke. They said that. Martin's lost meth bag. Checking in from Youngstown, Ohio. What up, Rusty Truck? So, is Martin still there? Well, you're the lost meth bag, so I guess you guys have sweet. I hear you, my man. I hear you. So anyway, what did he say? The hell was that? Oh, I think I lost it. I think you lucked out, my man. I think you lucked out. Anyway, appreciate that, Hickey Bobber. Thank you, sir. The Red Foxy Loxy says it's meffy. It is very meffy. It's getting kind of crazy. There's only a few things that will give you psychosis, delusions, and they're amphetamines. So what you're doing, and I mean, there's multiple people who have been around him and said, hey, look, he's got a pretty serious issue here. And, is what it is. I mean, I personally don't give a fuck. If you want to ignore it, that's fine. Ignore it. But when you sit there and say that, you care about him or you're his friend and all that shit, and that's going on, yeah, I have to break with you on that. Yes, that's cured many a liver with that deal for sure. Get you a motorcycle. You just get you some wind therapy on that liver. Old Martha's going to have a field day with this one. Yeah, he's another one. I don't care for that dude either. So what's up, Ada? Hello, BC. Oh, Cat Daddy in the house. Yeah, it's a fantastic time to get your tragedies pimped out by anybody that'll listen, I reckon. Yeah, that's very prophetic. I like that. Don't type that. I'm going to put that down. Great time to air out the truth. It is what it is. Okay. I guess we can agree on that. It's a good question. How did he afford an Indian motorcycle? That's a very, very good question. We may have to get into a little bit of investigation. Jackrabbit, you're not a fan? All right. I can't have you guys bullying this dude in here. He's here to support. We'll let him do that. Anyway, I do have a fun little video I put together for you guys. And look at this. We've already closed our first topic within 33 minutes and said hello to people. We're getting better at this. It only took me fucking 3 years. So we're good. There you go. He's not affected. It's all good. Let's get into this video.
Oh, you did it. Hi.
So, Rich Newbuck did cover part of this thing the other day. I got a little bit of a different take on it. So, Mr. Error 404, Quantum Spits, oh, don't you all worry. I just sent the arrest info to Martha Tweaks. Oh, God. Anyway, so with that, this chat, dude, I don't know how they all found me. I kind of have a clue. But, dude, this is the best chat on YouTube. I stand behind that. These people are amazing. So, I got some interesting things about Mr. B rappers, new to him, Honda Shadow. Quite interesting. Starting to think someone else might be involved in that deal. He's still got both of them. He don't have that B rapper kid is, remember when I mislabeled Merle the whore as a retard? Well, that dude fits the retard thing better than Merle does. So, not that they're not both, fuck it. It's going to be real hard to monetize this one. So, we keep going down that route. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes I've had entire shows just with this chat. Like the entire time, we're just kicking it with the chat. And it was probably some of my favorite shows I've ever done. Stuff just like that. Anyway, let's listen to Jawknee Gobble cry. Oop, jumped on me. Yeah, hopefully Rusty can get to the bottom of this investigation. Trying to figure out where I was getting he goes to his hometowns. Like, where did that even come from? And we may be able to put a dent in that, quite honestly. I did have to go do some research. So, Info Warrior, if my wife was the only income and she was out of work with her liver, last thing I'd do is buy a motorcycle. Well, and you aren't Jawknee Gobble, and thank God for that. Because it's never, this is not an adult. So we're going to have that. Yeah, and you can get secondhand Hep C from the spoon, I guess, apparently, allegedly. And it's still not a good idea. Anyway, back, Jawknee Gobble's going to cry for a little bit, and this gets fun, I promise.
She already did. I'm live. Yeah, it's a pretty day. It's a pretty burn day. What up, rapper kid? How you doing, brother? Care, rapper. Well, that thing, son. 1,300 cc's of dagburn kick your ass. It's what that is right there. Yeah. Really? And that son of a bitch will roll with you, son.
I will suck your goddamn dick. I will suck your goddamn
It's
dick.
good. It's the two of them, ain't it? Yeah, she looks good. Hell yeah, it does. I just shined her up earlier. Took her for a little ride. What's up, Rock Chalk, Saffron? Dutiful Crib. Still got room for one more. I don't think I got room for another one underneath there, bub. She's a beaut. You damn right. What's up, Noah?
So, I mean, I just can't help but notice, right? The dude's facing jail time. He's actively in court right now for terroristic threatening. His wife has some very, very devastating health news that she's dealing with. She got some very, very serious things. Like you can't function or exist without a liver, not for very long. And he's out here worried about his motorcycle. So, it's just kind of puts you in the brain, of this fucking idiot right here. Like there's a time to have fun and relax and chill and, live your best life. Then there's a time to fucking handle business, dude. You're way off the mark here. Yeah, it's not even a concern, y'all. He's got the healing hands, one touch of those bad boys and some wind therapy. Y'all going to would be so jealous of his situation. Sorry, I struggle with that. Yeah, that's bad. 1,300 is a fucking baby bike. Well, it's technically twice the size of the 750. So, well, almost. It's pretty close. So, with that. No, he is not. He is in Section Merle right now, and they have a lovely, lovely home. That's probably going to be, that's not really that lovely, but you know what I'm saying. What's up, Christy Ann with 10 bomb, Rusty in chat listening, still replanting, and my hands are in the dirt, but had to stop and say, hashtag fuck Jawknee Gobble for life. Thank you. That is a beautiful way to spend $10. And this will go straight to the Fuck Jawknee Gobble fund. And he's going to likely be upset. And, hopefully your planting goes well. And it's good to talk to you again, Christy Ann. Always nice to have you. Thank you for the healthy donation. My first bike was 1300. Johnny's still a sissy bitch, wetting down knobs for dope. Damn. What's up, Holden girl? So happy that I could. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm gonna get into it. I'll get off the side of it. Anyway, he doesn't give a fuck about anything.
They don't know know nothing on the other side about a good polish. No. Charles Sewell, what up? What up, Stacy? Max says, "Is Mel going to ride?" Oh yeah. I got the back seat for this one too. It come with it. All I gotta do is put it on there. Oh yeah, buddy. I rode a 3-hour trip yesterday home on it so much you wouldn't even feel like I was riding a bike, buddy. It's comfortable. They make the Indians like that comfortable. All Indians are comfortable, bro.
Shout out to Native J. Oh, Air 404 rusty motherfucking truck. 1300cc is a rather large syringe. That's yeah, that's probably the one I think they put horses down with. And yeah.
So yeah, it's a very comfortable ride. Very comfortable.
It's an interesting comment. Gotcha, man. Last I heard, no one was stupid enough to be friends with this guy. But hey, you never know, man. The fellowship of people riding motorcycles and doing fake prayers or whatever the fuck it is they're doing. You know, maybe Johnny's turning over a new leaf.
I ain't driving it or riding it if I can't fuck with the cone. Smoke their asses. Oh, gee, you motherfucking dag, Brian. What's up, Dale? How much you pay for that Indian bike? Under 4,000 miles. Almost like a new one. I ain't gonna say what I paid for it. I
wonder how that got up there. 2017 Indian Scout was 7,000 and knocked down to $6,500. So don't know how that got there. So interesting.
These people ain't that run their mouth and talk shit ain't got enough for what I paid for that thing right there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, don't tell them, Johnny.
What I got going on this fine evening, not much really, bro. Just sitting around, relaxing. I figure I go live a minute and talk about what these people are insinuating. You know, yesterday I made a little short.
Listen, dude. I think we have talked extensively about things that have been stored, placed, rammed. There's a whole bunch of things that have gone on about that guy's garage, and I was hopefully we could just put it to bed. So, but yeah, that part.
Video when I said, "Look here, Nug. I'm driving through your neck of the woods. I don't know where the dude lives at. Don't care where he lives at. I just know he lives in Lexington somewhere. That's all I know. Don't care. I just said I'm driving through your neck of the woods. Don't mean I'm driving through your wood, through where you live at." Hey, old Noogie. I'm in your neck of the woods, bud. Old Nug. I'm in your neck of the woods. So all you...
Oh, okay. So, Johnny, that is the first problem right there, right? Well, what you just said wasn't far off of what you claimed that video was. I had to roll the video in there because you wanted to make the video sound very, very innocent, right? Like you weren't trying to make someone feel a certain type of way saying, I'm in your neck of the woods. You didn't say I'm driving through your neck of the woods like you just told people. So there's a difference there, right? One is saying I am where you are. One is saying, oh, I'm just passively driving through where you are. Meaning, so there's a very different meaning. Interesting that you would try to clean that shit up because you're a filthy motherfucking yellow liar is what the fuck you are, dude. And this is the kind of shit. This is why I went through, took the time, and I've rolled a few receipts into this fucking video just to show what a fucking scumbag you are. And it's just little shit like that. Just the omission of one little detail that removes the context. Like, oh, I didn't do nothing, y'all. It wouldn't mean that. I'm just driving by. Then why make a video, Johnny? What was the intent of your video? I want to make this guy feel like I'm in his area and I'm going to come assault him. Kind of like you did Triple T, right? Yeah. That, I believe, is the intent. That shit's going to court, Johnny. You're fucked.
People like Mr. Gotcha Wallet. I seen your little short clip. Oh, he says that people come to his whole hometown and he gets mad about when somebody comes to his whole hometown. Motherfucker, I didn't go to nobody's whole hometown in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I was driving there just for the shits and giggles of it like you all do, okay? I wasn't. That's just the point of that. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like
you were
y'all
just innocent.
insinuating some shit like that.
Insinuating.
Nah, Dale, it's going to be put in the garage. It's going to be put in my buddy's garage for the winter. It ain't going to be sitting out in the winter, that's for sure.
Mm. How are you even sure you're going to be out for the winter? You ain't really got that far yet. You still got some other things that you got to take care of. So, my bad, motivated. I just want to make sure everybody was awake.
Yeah, as soon as winter time gets around, it's going in the garage. It ain't sitting out in the weather, that's for sure. Well, Stacy, that might just be he might just get what he's asking for. With that shit. Talking about suing everybody else. He might end up with a lawsuit himself. Just saying, Stacy. It ain't looking good for the home team. It's a thing too, exactly, Charles. I can go any fucking where I want to go. Like what I ain't going out
HK, that is some fucking that's the sad part right there. Like, damn. Like that's the surreal part right there. She's the only one with the job, man. So yeah.
fucking with people like you all do though. One time, it's been 3 years ago, I went into somebody's town. Just because they'd come into my town 4 fucking times. I went into their town because they told me to. Told me to. Gotcha, Wallet. You told me to. You even went on someone's live panel and said, you told me to go to your fucking dad's house. Then played the victim. Oh, he went to my dad's house, my dying dad's house. He's going to my dying dad's. You dumb motherfucker. You.
Okay. So you seem to be mocking the fact that his father was dying at the time. And this is, I love this. This is all you got to fall back on with this. Because that was one of the more scummy things you fucking done, man. I gotta tell you. But because he said, go ahead and go, you decided that means it's a literal invitation. He wants you to do this. He's giving you permission. That's the way you decided to take it. And this is the hill that you will proverbially die on with this particular incident. He told me to go and do it, y'all. I'm just doing what he told me to do. I told you to fuck off a long time ago, and maybe I've told you to take a bath with your toaster. You ain't done either one of those. So fuck off with that literal invitation shit, dude. It's a weak. I mean, dude, do you know what a fucking weak bitch you look like trying to act like that's some kind of justification for the shit you did? He told me to do it. Nah, it's just the fact that you can't face it, that you're a fucking scumbag and you would do that to somebody. That's the truth of it. That's where it just comes down. And yes, this motherfucker did say it's wiener time or come wiener time. Every time is wiener time. So if If you understood how trolling works, you'd understand that I also never drove to someone's hometown for shits and giggles. Yeah, but you pretended to put fucking flyers up. He's like, he is shell shocked over that. The fact that you trolled him, he's literally shell shocked from the shit. Still worried about it after all this time. It's literally just a fucking troll. And a troll is, hey, look, I'm going to do something, then I don't do it. You know, but at least you own the fact that you trolled the fucking guy. So, no. He's not a big parental figure. Parenting is not a big thing to him. So, he told me to. Yeah, exactly the way you typed it, exactly how he said it. Oh, that's cool.
You're the one that tell me to go there. You should go there and tell them that I'm recording them without them knowing it. They played victim, bro. I don't do that type of shit. Don't do that type of shit. Now, somebody told me to go there. I went there one time 3 years ago. Never again after that, or never again before that did I ever do that.
So what was your intent, Johnny? Are you just some fucking remote control retard that just listens to, instructions from people from faraway locations? He told you to go there, so you decided to go there. What was your intent in going there? Were you wanting to cause stress at a time like that? Were you wanting to induce your bullshit into someone's family member actively passing away? Would you really want to, let's see, inflict emotional distress? Is maybe that what you were trying to do, Johnny? Was that the intent of you deciding to go there? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's that term right there. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. That was what your intent was by doing it. You weren't just some remote control retard that just takes, directions from other people and does whatever. No, you're a dude. Like I said, you're such a fucking coward when it comes to shit like this. Just own it, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like the fact that you said you put fucking flyers up my hometown, so I did that. While your dad was dying, I did that. Just own it. But no, you can't. You can't. Yeah, he's, of course, but that's all he's got to fall back on, right? And anyone with a fucking basic level of intelligence would understand it's not an invitation. So, but hey, look, I love it when he tries to do shit like this because he doesn't see how stupid this shit looks. Like, I just imagine if this was in a court setting and you had to explain this to a jury and say, hey man, why would you do that? You knew exactly what was going on with his family. Why would you go and do that and harass them at this time? Well, he told me to. Yeah, that's going to fly. It's going to fly like a fucking lead brick, dude. You already know. You're an idiot. Oh, dude, that shit was masterful. The car lot, the fucking flyers, all the shit. He never found not one flyer. If he would have found those flyers, he'd have brought them home and showed people because he can't wait to become the victim in every situation. I believe your code word for something else, Truth Boy. That's him.
So y'all can't fucking make that excuse. Yeah, they done it to harass me. Exactly, Riper.
Like you weren't harassing somebody else.
I don't care what mishandling. I don't care. Where's that Southern accent?
You know what, Stray Hooter Shooter? I didn't even consider that, but I think you're right. He is such a useless human being that's exactly what he would do. Because that girl seems to be, at least establishing herself in life, paying bills on her own, digging herself out of the hole this idiot put her in. She seems to have some gumption in order to do so. He will 100% fucking just rely on her. That's his style. It's 100% his style.
From Kentucky. That's where it's from. Appalachian Hills of Kentucky. I ain't staying on there long, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a good day to be riding. It's a good day to be just getting some wind therapy in while these people are hating on the internet. That's all they got. Just sit on the internet and hate. That's all these people do. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's right, Charles. They don't know country. You're right. Right, right, Miss Mainland. You're right. Show us the river. It's a little dirty today. It looks like. I don't know if I don't know if my internet cut out. It shouldn't if I go back through there. It might though. We're going to fix a nice place up back here. Look at that damn geese or going out there.
Interesting story about this particular river right here. So, many of you may not be aware, but Melinda's first husband, a guy by the name of Jacob Gayhart, was murdered and thrown into this river. By the way, he actually would have floated right by this spot right here. So every time this idiot goes out there and talks about this river, I know he thinks about that. I know that's not far from his mind because he was murdered over some kind of a drug deal that went bad. And, you know, I'm sure this was right around the time, wasn't long after this, somebody was able to scam Melinda out of her kids or some shit. But her first husband was disposed of in that particular river and he floated right by that spot. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and look it up. His name is Jacob Gayhart. He was May of 2011 is when they found him. So murdered over a bad drug deal. Wasn't long after that, Johnny and Melinda were together. Don't know what you make of that, but there has been some speculation about it. So, and her kids were not a priority, clearly, by the paperwork. And that's the funny story about that river they live right next to. So, yeah, if you didn't know that, Holden girl, there you go. Yeah, I had to be reminded of it myself, Gina G. So, yeah, that's the river, Stray Hooter Shooter. That is the river. Oh, how could it? Well, there's only one reason that it wouldn't bug her. You could probably figure that out. I'm just saying. Gotcha, man. I mean, no offense to folks. Of course, I didn't put flyers up. Of course, I didn't talk to the car a lot about him. Again, no offense. But if you believe that, you're in too deep. Well, yeah, they believed it because they want to believe it. So that's why. Yeah, it's not that hard to figure out. Why would you expose yourself to potential criminal or harassment charges to, get this fucking idiot pumped up? You don't have to. There's no reason to. Well, Gobble is killing it. Must she not return the favor? Oh shit, I don't know. There you go. Yeah, BC, you can look it up. Jacob Gayhart was the name. May of 2011. You'll find it. So there you go.
Sound like you're in the national rainforest over. So what's up, everybody? It's Dagburn. So I'm gonna give y'all the real reason, the truth, because I always tell y'all the truth. Ain't use of lying about anything, and what I'm getting ready to tell you, I'm probably gonna catch a lot of hate over it. Probably gonna get bullied quite a bit more than what I've been getting bullied.
Imagine a grown-ass man telling the internet that he's being bullied. Listen, you're not a fucking 5-year-old child. You're not someone who's unable to defend themselves. Yet you use the word bullied. You are a grown ass man and you're telling people that you are being bullied. Buoyed is your, your words. Buoyed. So, yeah, we're going to get the whole story. That was kind of why I needed to weave this in there, because I understand that there's a lot of people haven't been here from the beginning. Right. So the news, I'll let this whole thing, it'll all come together for you here at the end of this. So yes, he is definitely harnessing some emotions, and as very insensitive of you, Tennessee Vol 09, but I will allow it. He's harnessing some emotions and he's being bullied. This is a grown ass man with facial hair. I'm being bullied, y'all. So here you go.
So we was told that we had to go get blood test done before the 22nd. So day before yesterday, I went and done my blood work. Everybody knows that I've always been honest about my IV use and stuff like that. So I've never hid that or you know, I'm not afraid to tell my story and what I've done and shit. So I received a call from them telling me that they needed to talk with me. So I call them and they tell me that the HIV and the hepatitis B was negative, but the hepatitis C was active. So during the last couple of weeks, we was never told that we had to do any kind of blood test or anything like that. Last time I was tested for hepatitis C, B, and HIV, everything come back negative. I knew at one point I did have hepatitis, but they told me if I stopped using IV use that it could be healed.
That part right there. That part right there. So, it kind of removes all deniability when you said that part right there. You knew about this, you knew about it, you had it, and decided to do jack shit nothing about it. Now, this is particularly important today, right now, while you're over there crying about being buoyed. That part right there. Very important.
So I had stopped using the last test that I'd done. It was negative, and I can pull up proof of that. I could show proof of that. All I'd have to do is go get the stuff from my doctor's office and prove that it showed negative. So these people that done my blood test day before yesterday said it could be a false positive. I could pay $300 and they could do another test, and it would show that if it's not there for sure, you know. So they didn't do no kind of extensive test. So all this has been promoted, and we didn't know nothing about no blood test, nothing and all that. And so I tell the promoter, I said, look.
You mean to tell me that you're going to engage in a combat sport and you were blindsided by a wellness check / blood test? You were blind. Okay. Okay. All right.
It's showing up that hepatitis C is active. He says, well, we're going to have to come up with a story, and I'll help you verify that story. And all it's done is make me look like a pussy. So I wanted to.
So here's the thing, and I pointed this out the last time I spoke about this. The promoter of the Redneck Brawl was trying to help you, Johnny. Now, and I'm going to give you a little lesson on what I would consider to be a harmless lie, right? Only you're too stupid to understand that. You let people gaslight you into doing things that are bad for you. So at this point in time, when that promoter said, hey, look, there's no reason for us to put out your personal medical history, right? This is something that's protected by certain laws by healthcare providers. There's no reason to do that, right? So look, we can say that you got injured to protect your, you know, your privacy in this matter, because it's kind of, it's not the thing you want to go and broadcast to a 9,000 fucking subscriber YouTube channel that gets all of its traffic by you going back and forth with a guy who's got 3 million subscribers and you're a dipshit. It's not the kind of thing you want to put out there. That promoter was looking out for you. Okay. That's why he told you, hey, look, we'll come up with a story and I'll help you verify it. Let's protect your privacy in this matter. Nope. This is what you want to do because someone, what did you say? It's made you look like a pussy. Oh, you looked like a pussy on the internet. Okay. Here, I'm going to roll that back just a fucking hair, just so nobody misses that.
Help you verify that story. And all it's done is make me look like a pussy. So I wanted to explain to everyone the situation. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's my past. Yeah, I used to be an IV user. Most of the people that has been IV users usually have hepatitis C. But it is what it is, you know. I can't change it. There is a cure for hepatitis C. Now that I do know that I have it, I can go and be treated for it and be healed from that. So I just wanted to be honest with y'all. A lot of people out there say,
how that last part, you didn't go do it though. Okay. It's, again, this is important today because something very, very bad has occurred.
and I'm ducking and dodging and shit, but the truth is, West Virginia Commission, whatever, would not let me fight having active hepatitis C. So, you know, I know this video is going to be shared everywhere and fucking it's going to be, people's going to make fun of me for having it and whatever. It is what it is. Shit happens. But I can be treated and be healed from it. So y'all can just hate on me. That just gives me more reason to go and be treated. And that's what I'm going to do. So, but I already signed the contract. I was supposed to got paid $5,000 win or draw, win, lose, draw, whatever. So I wasn't going back down from the fight. I was going to do the fight. That's why I was training, you know, and that's why I come up with the story that I'd hurt my rib and I shouldn't have never even said that to you. I shouldn't have lied, you know, and I've said this to y'all guys. I said, you know, I'm the type of person that when I lie, I'll tell on myself, you know, so there's the truth, guys. That's why, Jesse, that's why I can't fight you now. I even asked myself if Jesse was okay with me fighting, and I signed some kind of waiver or something. Could we still do it? Is there any way around this? No. The promoter said no. So Jesse would have never been in this event if it wasn't for me. This event really wouldn't be getting the attraction it's got if it wasn't for me. So I basically got fucking like fucking pushed away, you know. It is what it is, guys, but there's your truth, and fuck all the hate about it. Don't give a damn what anybody says. There's your truth, guys. And for me to get on here and tell you all this, it takes a lot of balls, and I got balls. So go ahead.
Yeah, you got balls. Yes, Straight Hooter Shooter, I think you were coming to the conclusion that most people are going to come to on this particular subject because, again, I've found myself being a Jawknee Gobble fucking historian of some sorts. This is what kicked all this off. And not only that, but the point that I stopped it at before is he knew before they took this test. He knew before that and was told that if he just stops, it'll go away on its own. You don't need much more than a Google search to figure that out. So, yeah, how could you is correct.
Go ahead and all you haters out there, go ahead and get you hating on in the comment section, whatever it is, whatever y'all do best, and the bullying and all the bullshit, okay? Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. So after I get treated for this and I'm healed from all this shit, we can get this in. So there is a cure for it. So let me get cured and we'll get this in. I'm not running from nobody. There's your truth.
A serious fucking Jesus Christ, dude. It's painful. It is painful. And here, just in case you all don't if you can't put the two things together, the cause and effect here. Yeah, he don't like that simple Google search shit. Yeah, here I rolled this back in just so you get it.
Look at it. You don't have to like stress about it. It helps make room in my head.
I go for another ultrasound on my liver today. Can you do one of the girls' hair for Galaxy? What's that? Oh, I am so sorry. I'm in stage 3 chronic cirrhosis. I don't even know what that is, baby.
I should be back.
Mm.
I'm an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chickasaw. She's a one of a kind. That's right. I should be back now.
I'm sorry, Miss Power Stroke. Anyway, he's back. He's in a good mood. He's celebrating new to him motorcycle purchase, which he didn't want to let you know was roughly about $6,500. So for those of you who weren't around from the beginning to understand the entire story, now currently present day, you will see he's going to spin this around. And he's going to say, well, who's going to wish someone would die? Who does that? Who thinks it's funny, y'all? And he's going to spin this shit around to this inexplicable, I'm always the victim shit. I'm always the victim in every fucking scenario. For the life of me, I don't know what drives that desire to be the victim in every scenario. I don't see the value in it. But whatever it is that causes that, he's got a fuck ton of it. So he's still online acting like a fool. His wife is suffering. He is a sick person. That's pretty much the point of the stream. Straight Hooter Shooter. That's pretty much what we're pointing out. This dude gives zero fucks about anything. And I mean, I look at the grand scheme and the big picture of this, right? You knowingly hurt your partner is what you did. The woman who fucking takes care of you, who gets up and goes to work when you won't, you knowingly hurt this person, Johnny. And right now, it's there. Right now, it's there. And what do you care about? What's the focal point? What's the most important thing? The hierarchy of priorities in your life. How you look on the fucking internet is what you give a fuck about. Not that she's suffering, not that she's got a serious fucking battle ahead of her. You worried about, I don't look like a pussy on the internet. Look at this bike. Look at this bike, y'all. Y'all wish you could have a bike like this. That's what your fucking priorities are. You're fucked up. You're fucked up, dude.
See, I'm surrounded by the O's. The 96 River Olympics was held. Fucking beautiful here. Y'all, bro. Y'all known for having that white lightning. Where's the shine, Gus? Our vehicle's named White Lightning. Brandon. It's what we name our. I'll tell you, it's hot outside. Look at that. Sweat, buddy. No, I didn't get to answer that. I seen the question. It was answering it out there, but the video was frozen. No, I ain't been fishing it yet, but I am going to start fishing in it. I say there's a lot of catfish in that, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully no ex-husbands are in there. You don't want to do that. Funny, Big Shy. I thought the same fucking thing. I was like, dude, who takes the time to like name their vehicles? Exactly. My truck is named Truck. Right. Yeah. It's yeah, no.
A lot of catfish. Very humid out. Do you know what day you're going to be able to do an interview this weekend? I want to start promoting it through the week. We can do it probably Saturday or Sunday, Brapper.
So you see this bitch shit that Johnny's doing to this B rapper kid. So for those of you who may not be aware, I feel like I'm saying that a lot tonight. Hello, Victoria. B rapper is clout chasing off of Jawknee Gobble, and the kid's pretty much fucking retarded. So he wanted Johnny to interview him on Johnny's channel, and Johnny's now moved it to where he'll interview him on his own channel, which that's not what he's after. But Johnny's worried that somebody's going to get some fucking clout off of him or something. So that's what's going on with that. So hardcore, he says, what country boy he is, lives beside the river and hasn't fished once. No, absolutely not. Let's see him make a video of that, by the way. Yes, Rachel, some of us will never forget. We will never forget. And strangely enough, that will probably come up later in this.
Just set up surgery on my neck and my hip from that car hitting me. Support cops, military government, and churches. What day works better? Probably be Saturday evening, Brapper would be best time. Probably Saturday evening. Just around the same time, probably around 7 or 8 in the evening. Be fine.
Straight hooter shooter. I was thinking the same thing. I wonder if he's going to take Militia and Belinda out there fishing with him. Almost put those two words together. No, it's funny. I got it. He's been dead a long time. It's okay. Enough time has passed. It's not too soon. So, no, he's never carried a tackle box. There's Blue Eyes. Sit down with your new scoop, boy. I've had my own Harley since the mid 90s. I've had the secondhand embarrassment for anyone but him. Yeah, no doubt. The boy could live inside a river with a fishing pole as an arm and still not fish. Marlon have to catch one for him. Yeah, fishing may be a little too dirty for this bitch boy here. He ain't going to do that. So
6 be fine. If I make it, me and my buddies ride on the weekend. So if I'm back, I'd make it around 7 at least.
I got a hard time believing that anyone is stupid enough to be your fucking friend. I'm absolutely floored by that.
They're doing good, Stacy. Doing real good. My daughter just left and went to work. Melinda's in there folding up some laundry, doing some laundry. She's been off work for the last couple months, and she started back Friday.
Oh, pit stop. He's got an Indian now, man. 2017 Indian. He's moving up in the world. So, yeah, no more Honda. Well, he still got the Honda Shadow. He didn't sell it to the retarded kid, but he's moving up in the world, man.
For medical reasons.
Oh boy. Medical reasons. Now, pay close attention to what he says here.
That's good, Dale. But yeah, like I was saying though, don't let
Always, yeah, man. Shout out to Native J. That's he's got a motorcycle, not Native J. I don't want anybody to get confused. So
listen to these fools. They're gonna try to push the narrative that I'm the type of person that bitches about people going into people's towns and shit. And dude, I never went into nobody's town yesterday. Just because you live in Lexington don't mean and the thing about it is
you assaulted a dude for coming to a fucking Lowe's in your hometown. So I think that ship has sailed, dude. That one's sailed. There's no arguing that any longer. I think that one's done.
old Nug Nug. Somebody sent me a clip of him saying that he don't even live next to Georgetown. So where y'all coming from with this shit? What's the reason for it? Just something to pout about? I don't know.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. He said she's back there folding laundry, and so she's sick with the stage 3, and he won't get off the couch and help her. No, of course not, man. Why? He's got YouTube videos to make. You think he's got time to fold laundry? Tell her take it easy. And he said she just went back to work, and now the whole internet knows she's sick. So yes, you're 100% right.
I don't know about you though. Just for something for clicks and views, I guess. That's what it seems like. So while I'm out here living my best life and trying to live life, Timo did in fact call the local DA's office. Sure, he didn't tell his side of the whole story, about him coming down to Paintsville almost a year ago now. Sure, he didn't tell him about everything, about him stalking me, harassing me, threatening me. None of that. I'm sure there was only one side of the story told,
It's a good question, Bill, and no apology needed. We don't hand out attendance points over here, so we'll judge you quietly. I don't know how he's buying things. Maybe he is independently wealthy. Maybe he has a successful business we don't know about. Maybe he's just who the fuck knows? Your guess is as good as mine. It sure the fuck has nothing to do with him going to a place called a job. So there's that. Left field Johnny, in hindsight, I can't believe I even said anything. I was way off, not comparable to all coming into someone's town. Yeah. No shit.
So even if there is an investigation done, as soon as they come and talk to me and get my side of the story, I'm sure this case is going to be completely done away with, because man, you can't use the court system to get backs, to play get backs.
How interesting that as soon as that evidence was provided to the district attorney, what did they do? They charged you, right? They're just trolling you by charging you, right? They charged you. Interesting. I thought you said it was just going to get thrown out. I just wanted to make sure we just weave this one in there just so people, oh, he's not done talking just yet. He's done talking just yet. Yeah, they ain't coming to talk, Gobble. A jury will decide. Yes.
You can't do that. Especially when you're at fault for being the aggressor and trying to intimidate someone. You just can't do that. When someone says they're going to stand their ground, when someone's saying that they're going to have several guys with them, and now they're admitting that that they was coming to fight, because I've got a screenshot in someone's chat. Triple Slap tells someone that it was just going to be one-on-one. So he was coming to think about doing harm. I've got videos of him saying that you're going to have to kill me and this and that. And then you go to the police and the local DA to try to be a piece of shit and try to file something. Crazy work. We ain't worried over here, we ain't got nothing to worry about. There's a stand your ground law in the state of Kentucky. I feel my life is threatened by these people, and that's just what.
That was 2 months ago, Blue Eyes. That was not 6 or 8 months ago. That was 2 months ago. 2 months ago is roughly, yeah, it's about 2 months ago. He was the thousandaire shit. Took every dollar that he had and put it on camera.
What happens? Dag burn out. So since my daughter was brought up in this equation, now I'm afraid for my wife's life, my life, and my child's life. So thanks to you all. So I will be going tomorrow, and I've talked to a couple people today, and I will be going tomorrow and filing charges on Timo for
the incident that happened in Paintsville 8 months ago. I still have.
You were going to do what? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now you're out here giving Tim all this grief. You're giving him all this grief for letting the authorities know what you did. And you said, oh my God, hold on. Let me roll that back. Let me roll that back just a hair. If I can do it.
So since my daughter was brought up in this equation, now I am afraid for my wife's life, my life, and my child's life. So thanks to you all. So I will be going tomorrow, and I've talked to a couple people today, and I will be going tomorrow and filing charges on Timo for the incident that happened in Paintsville 8 months ago. I still have.
Oh, so now that was in response to Tim talking about filing on him for the threat. So you see where Johnny's at, right? This motherfucker will talk out of both sides of his neck. He'll try to tell you that calling the police and filing charges, that's not something he'd ever do. Right there you go. But you knew better than that anyway, right?
It's never ending with these people. Yeah, Stacy, everything's fine. Nah, people want to insinuate, you know, talking shit and all this and that about my wife's health, and them not even know what the fuck's going on. That's the problem, Stacy. You know how they are. Person has a medical condition, they want to sit and make fun of it. Say it's because of this and because of that's the reason why they got the medical issue. Y'all are stupid. Didn't have nothing to do with anything to do with the reason why she was off work because of her. It didn't have nothing to do with her liver. Where these people are coming up with that, I don't know.
Well, maybe it's because they're motherfucking those Hulk hands that she started growing because her liver's fucked up, Johnny. Maybe, you're just conflating that shit. Oh, no, it wasn't her liver. Her liver just calling her goddamn knuckles to grow knuckles. That's why she can't work, y'all. So it ain't really her liver. Right. But, dude, people who listen to your fucking stupid ass, you're insulting. Well, I would say you're insulting the intelligence of your chat, but I'm giving them way too much credit by going there. Allegedly, Rusty, didn't someone pay him that night to go? I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. What's he gonna do? Take charges out on himself for assaulting? Yeah, dude, he will talk out of both sides of his neck. He does not give a fuck. He does not care. It's coming from Merle's mouth. She's in stage 3 chronic liver failure, but he lives in the same house and don't know where we get it from. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one, New Buck. I'm waiting for that one.
Had to do with her mental health. She needed a break. Your mental health, yeah.
What's mentally stressing her out? Maybe her fucking man-child of a husband who's out there revving his motorcycle at all hours of the fucking day while she's quietly dying in the fucking house, reaching out to fucking the neck tube dude on fucking TikTok or whatever the fuck that thing is over there. Whatever the fuck is going on. Maybe that's why her mental health is deteriorating, Johnny. I mean, you, on one hand, you tell us all that you're living your best motherfucking life. And then my wife had to take some time off work for her mental health, not her liver. So which one is it? I mean, and I'm really not having to do that much investigating here. I'm just going off of what you said previously. We got it good over here, y'all. We doing good. My wife's been off work for mental health. Exactly, Bell. They never stop fucking scamming.
Didn't have nothing to do with your liver while you was off work. Oh, they got their assumptions. Well, but and who wishes you're fucking somebody's old lady to die?
Oh no.
Like, who does that shit? Yeah, it ain't over until God says it's over. These people are hoping my wife dies. Oh, your wife's the one taking care of you, so we just hope she dies. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Do the boy need place? Do you not understand, you boy? You crazy ass, down ass boy, cancer ass boy, no teeth having ass boy, looking like a goalpost looking ass boy. It's good looking ass boy. Hey, cancer ass boy. That strike will be taken down 10 days, motherfucker. Do you not understand that when you falsely strike a channel, I can go after your motherfucking eyes? Do you not understand that, motherfucker? Look at you ugly ass looking ass boy. That boy was having motherfucker felt like a schoolgirl again. A schoolgirl again. You felt like a schoolgirl again because Mr. Ryan up church come in your chat. Motherfucker, you really think you're important, don't you? You motherfucking cocksucker, don't you? You really think you're fucking that important, bro. Ryan come in your motherfucking chat and you just think you some type of fucking shit now, don't you? I'm doxing the fuck out of you, bro. I'm gonna do the fucking worst shit you could ever think of to your motherfucking ass. I promise you. You gonna hate me. You gonna really fucking hate me, you fucking cancer having ass. Hurry up and die, bitch. Now y'all take that and run with it. Hurry up and fucking die, motherfucker. You got cancer. You got a death date. Hurry up and die, bitch. We just waiting. Waiting. Look, I'm gonna piss on your motherfucking grave when you die, bitch. I'm gonna piss on your grave, motherfucker, and I'm gonna laugh while I'm doing it, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if your family's there, your wife's there, I don't give a fuck who's there. I'm pissing on that motherfucker. Woo!
Oh, I know, Rock Chalk. We'll keep you around and aggravate the hell out.
Yeah, what's wrong with them people, Johnny? That's funny. What's up, Lori? Man, what's wrong with them people? Why would you just wish somebody would die? Why would they do that? Well, that's funny, man, because you don't have anyone from your quote, this side, making quotes like that, talking about your wife's liver. No one's said anything like that, but you couldn't wait to claim it as the victim status, could you? That's why I love these fucking receipts, man, because it shows people side by side who the fuck you are. Because your entire deal is just trying to rewrite history, pretending like you're the victim, pretending like this shit didn't happen. Well, there you go. There you go.
Of us.
And them on there.
And then one there. Yeah, that's terrible. What the fuck? Yeah, Brapper, you know how they are, man. Just like they was talking about your wife, man, or your girlfriend or whatever, man. You know how it is. We was talking about your girlfriend and shit, talking nasty about her. I mean, it ain't no different. These people are all nasty fucking people, vile people. Just like that one guy, the one that steals people's wallets and shit. Said, oh, the reason why your daughter come to live with you is because her mother died. She OD'd and died. Laughed about it. It was her last option.
Technically, it's not.
Technically, it wasn't. She had her own apartment before she moved down here. She was living by herself. We told her to make it easier on her. Come down here and stay with us. Save up your money. I'd rather my daughter stay with us and save up her money and do what she wants to do. Like,
well, I think the point Gotcha Man was making is that you weren't super dad before her mom fucking died. That's what the problem is, right? She was actively on here, had an opinion about you, Johnny. She was reaching out to people wanting to tell them about you, what a piece of shit you were. And as a matter of fact, let me see if I still got it. That one right there. Jawknee Gobble, that's the person, right? I'll read it to people again because Super Dad here, he just wanted to make sure she was okay. It's pretty sad when your father tries to take you away from your mom after him not being in your life for 13 years, and then you finally decide to give him a chance to be a father. And he tells you that you can't leave or you can't go home, so you have to call your mom and have her come and get you without him knowing she doesn't start crap with you. So she doesn't start crap with you. But that still doesn't work. And then he starts bashing me on Facebook and talking about my business. Now tell me if that's right or if that's not right, especially your daughter. What kind of father bashes their daughter on Facebook and talks about her like a dog? I mean, it's shit like that, dude, that just doesn't fucking age well. And whenever you get on here and you try to pretend like I'm super dad and I was just giving her a better life. It's better for her to come live with me. But this is the truth of who you are. When you can't control the fucking narrative, when she doesn't have to answer to you, this is what she has to say about you. Now, before her mother passed away, I believe Gotcha Man was 100% right. She did not have another option, so she ended up with you. So that's the truth of it, man. That's the truth of it. What's up, Austin? What do you got? He said, boy, you got Dagburn shaft all the way down your throat and his nut slapping you in the face. You love him so much. Get a life and stay in your own lane. F expletive losers. Well, thank you for sharing your opinion, Austin. I appreciate that. I'm sure it's going to change the direction of my channel and my life. Your very, very charging comment there. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Anyway, what I miss? Yeah, it's not going to age well. Not going to age well at all. Back to the video.
She's never have a problem with paying her car payment. Nothing. You know, she pays that on her own, pays her own insurance, and still has plenty of money to do what she wants to do with. Like hell, she's going to what's that guy's name? Ty Myers. She's done been like 2 or 3 concerts of his. Fucking, she's going to his concert. Those tickets are expensive. She fucking bought tickets for her and her friend to go.
So let me get this straight. You're taking credit for her working and buying tickets for herself to go to a concert? That's your testimony for her life being better as a result of living near you? Okay.
Just her and my wife's going in October. Which one y'all going to in October?
Yeah, I don't know. Melinda might not be feeling up for that one.
Who's are you going to in October? Who's are you going to? Ty Myers, I thought, what's her name was going with her? Well, oh, you're going for your birthday? Okay.
Crib.
Right. Yep, I got to go. I got company, y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, he just abruptly ended that one, but the video don't end there. I got one more, and I don't know if anyone's, I'm sure somebody saw it. Some of the OGs have saw this before. But I wanted to give you one more piece here of who exactly we're dealing with. So, almost lost brain cells trying to figure out. Yeah, he's doing it. That's what I'm reckoning. I love when he stops by. I mean, every time he leaves me one of those comments, it's almost like, you know what, he's right, and maybe you probably should just do something else. What's up, Chainsaw Abused Fridge? All right, let's get into this. You guys may have seen this. If not, you're going to see it now.
Y'all wanted to know a little bit about my dad and shit, right? My real father. Well, I decided to drop and, stop and pick him up because he's walking. What's he do? Let me show you. He walked to town to get him some fucking liquor. That's the type of shit I asked him, I said, why are you drinking for? Why are you drinking for?
So, all right, think about this. Now, you're going to see a very clandestine operation take place here. A secret recording of someone that he's showing you who is drinking his little, $5 bottle of vodka there. And you get to meet Johnny's father. And this is very interesting. We may go back over it a couple times because there's some spots here that I need to make sure people are aware of, because this is the narrative that he pushes, right? This right here, he blames all of his failures on the guy who's getting ready to get in this truck here with him.
I'm gonna let this video play while he gets in the car and talks. I'm gonna ask him questions, let y'all just listen.
Looks like you've been driving a whole lot. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't feel like drinking. I like to see you. Oh, look at me, man.
Yeah, this entire legacy is fucking secret recorded phone calls, secret videos. Like, why has this dude got all of these clandestine fucking recordings and shit, secret agent shit, trying to set people up, trying to get dirt on them? And this right here, if you know the backstory, Shane Reacts knows who Johnny's dad is. Shane will tell you that the guy is not all there. All right, there's something wrong with him. You can hear by the way he's talking, and there's videos of Johnny basically mocking his father from the front seat while driving him around. I mean, he's basically, because the dude, he looks like he's special needs of some sort. Johnny mocks him in other videos. So to try to set him up and to get this moment on recording, as he would call it, it is really, it takes a real dark turn with what he's trying to do.
I don't understand why you're drinking anyway.
Stuff went wall, somebody stuck a needle in me there.
Somebody stuck a needle in you?
Oh, right there.
Why would somebody stick a needle in you? What'd they stick a needle in you for?
It's hard to say, Johnny. What you got? I know it's that one point.
How long ago was we put in foster care? You remember? How old was we?
I was, oh Lord, Johnny. I was real young. It's back in about 89. You hear me?
Yeah. What was it for? What they try to say? What was it?
It's like a custody thing.
So what they
should never let us move out there. They should never, never move there.
What was the reason they took us kids?
The mom?
What about mom?
The state got paid all the time.
So he asked his dad, why did the state take us kids? Dad says, the mom. The mom. So we've heard stories about the mom. You can fill in the gaps.
Come on, buddy. Your mom cheated. Your mom stayed away from you all. You know who took care of y'all real bad?
Mom's dead.
You know who took care of you kids? Your mom wants to dead, buddy.
So you hear right there, his recollection, the father says, who took care of you kids? Your mama mostly took care of you. Because apparently mom was pretty fucked up and couldn't care for him either. And which tells you, hey, look, we're looking at Johnny's parenting skills, and we can see that trait was passed on handily as he displays it today.
So what was you charged with?
Child support?
No.
Yep.
You was charged for molesting us kids.
That's what they said, man. That wasn't true.
Right? Okay.
They were waiting to get the truth.
I don't know if y'all caught that. I'll roll it back. He said Johnny tries to get him to admit that he was charged for molesting kids. He says that's what they tried to say, but it wasn't true. And they end up having to let him go. I'm going to roll this back so you can hear it. Johnny with the fucking windows down recording shit. And he's such a fucking brilliant individual.
All the time, buddy. Your mom cheated. Your mom stayed away from you all. You know who took care of y'all real bad?
Mom's
You
dead.
know who took care of you kids? Your mama wants to dead, buddy.
So what was you charged with?
Child support.
No,
Yep.
you was charged for molesting us kids.
That's what they said, but that wasn't true.
Right? Okay.
They were waiting to get the truth. But you think they had let me go. So Rob me there.
Huh?
Well, that stuff you swore that stuff. That's the first time.
There you go. Right from his mouth. Johnny said right, like MMA just put in the chat. He did agree with him. Johnny didn't push it any further. He didn't push it any further. He said that's what they had said. That wasn't the truth. They had to let me go. Now, Johnny to this day claims that there's paperwork. Him and TOC were going to get on and do a live and go over the paperwork. Johnny has to this day has never, ever produced this fucking paperwork. It is disgusting, Quantum Spits. It is. So, I mean, there's, he's continually lied about this. And what makes this worse is I would have drugged this video on even longer, but I've showed other people where his initial telling the story was he claimed that things happened to his sister. And then when that didn't get him enough traction, he then claimed things happened to him. In the initial story, he says, I really don't remember what all happened. So, and then with all of that, right, you can tell that he comes from a very dysfunctional fucking place. His mom's a fuck up. His dad clearly has got some fucking issues. Wasn't well enough to care for kids. The kids, he was in foster care. Someone did verify that he was in foster care. But you'll see the reason why he made this video to begin with. And you will love it. You will love the reason, because the reason is going to age so well of why he made this video and his tear-jerking bullshit at the end of it. But I just want to make sure people understand he's taking this and he's trying to put this on a dude who's not all there with zero fucking proof, claiming that his father did this shit to him. No charges, no paperwork, nothing. But yet, if you insinuate at all that this dude did anything to a child, despite what Jacob has said, he'll swear up. He's going to sue you, do all kinds of shit, demands motherfucking apologies and everything else. But this is what he tried to do to his own dad. He took this motherfucking video down quick as fuck. He did not want this to see the light of day again.
Hard on your lungs,
That's a
Johnny.
vape.
Still it's hard on your lungs.
This right here is regular vape juice. That's what it is.
Still it's hard on your lungs.
It's not one of them marijuana things. No, there's people saying that I was never in foster care, so I figure while
Jamie Fitch took care of you, didn't he?
Janie Fish, no, I was in foster care.
He said he did.
I don't know who you're even talking about. I don't know who Janie Fitch is. You don't remember us being in foster care? Huh?
All about it.
Huh?
The truth, they kept me in taking custody on account of it. See right there where we live? Coal mine area. We should never moved there. Should have stayed at 201. So I had $100,000. I got lucky and got $100,000.
What'd you do to Mom one time when you said you kicked her in her ass?
She had that coming, Joe. I don't want to talk about it.
So when he couldn't get him to admit to the molestation shit, then he moves on to plan B. So clearly, two people who are fuck ups who lose their kids, no one here is going to be surprised that there's some domestic violence that goes on between them. Right? But he's further going to try to demonize his dad by bringing up some shit from long ago. Well, what'd you do to mom that one time? Like, this is if you understand the little moves going on in his fucking brain and how it's working to try to blame this shit on his dad, just with this, like this shit, right? This video, the first time I reviewed this, it was fucking disgusting. And this was a couple years ago. But now you couldn't get him on that. So now it's, oh, well, you hit my mom. Well, he's going to tell you she had it coming. The word is that mom had cheated and there was all kinds of shit. So, I'm not going to run the woman in the ground because she's dead. But yeah, he got outsmarted by his mentally handicapped father. Yes.
She had it coming.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. We moved around these wards up here and we'll go up the road turn. Go up the roads and go up here at the wards and turn.
I have no way to stop. You have to get out.
Yeah, I will.
When I stop in the middle of the road, it's dangerous.
Well, you stop and let me out as long as there ain't nothing coming. You know what I mean? See it right there? That needs moved. Somebody get fine. Let me move that, Johnny.
That they can move it. That's their property. Don't get out on these people's property. I ain't gonna
They
get it.
won't say nothing to me.
Well, I'm just
What's
saying,
gonna say
I
nothing to
don't
me?
want to stop here and you get out here.
Just make sure there ain't nothing coming. That door ready to open.
It's ready to open.
There ain't nothing behind you. Let me get off the steps. You be careful. You hear me?
Yeah.
See how good about the road looking? I
Yeah.
need somebody to help me paint that roof, Johnny. You be careful. Need another car for that back.
Yeah. The old me would probably just now fucking snatched him up, y'all. I'm talking about my mama. Yeah, I brought it up. Usually any other time he...
Listen to this shit. Talking about my mama, and then he acknowledges he brought it up. Look at this right here. This is this fucking narcissistic prick right here trying to harness some fucking emotions, like he's somehow the victim in this situation. Somehow the victim. Oh, he's talking about my mama. I'd have snatched him up. The old him is right, T-Dam. And listen to him talking about my mom. You brought it up, Johnny. He was in a pretty decent mood. You picked him up. Why did you pick him up? Oh, because you needed to try to secretly record him and get him on some shit so you could be the victim on the fucking internet. But look, this is this manipulative motherfucker in action right here.
He'll brag about grabbing her by her private parts and kicking her in her ass, you know what I mean? Everybody said she had it coming. All you people out there acting like, nah, cause Patty called the sheriff's department, and the sheriff's department told Patty that I never was in foster care, but so it must not be true.
No way, Johnny. Patty told people you were never in foster care, and this is what drove you to fucking make this video? Patty said that you were never in foster care. You do realize she's a known liar, correct? Well, you do now. Yeah, well, you guys made up. But imagine that. Your biggest ally right now, Patty, tried to take away your victim status of you being in foster care. So then you had to go and ambush your father with a fucking hidden recording, get him to try to get him to admit to shit he didn't do. All because Patty said you were never there. Here, Johnny, I'm gonna help you out. I know for a fact you were in foster care. All right. Still doesn't excuse who the fuck you are today. It's not an excuse for who you are today. All right. You were in foster care. You win that part. The rest of it, yeah. It's a hard sell on that one, man. It's a hard sell on that one. Straight hooter shooter, I would take care of my parents hearing this Hearing his dad makes me sad. I was abused really bad, not sexually, but I still love my pops. He is gone now. But forgiving people is second nature to me. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, stray hooter shooter. But the difference is this guy goes on and does meaningful harm to other people in real time. This isn't in his past and all that shit. And there's the reason why I stay on his neck. It's the shit that he does to other people to this day. He's very, very harmful to everyone around him. Just ask his wife, liver doctor.
When I'm swinging by my mom's house right now, and I'm gonna get the paperwork. You know, I guess it's time to prove it anyway. Y'all don't want to go by my dad's word of mouth, so I guess I got to prove it with the paperwork, right? Boy, y'all are some good ones out there.
Oh.
Y'all some good ones out there.
He is country, bro. He's
Y'all bring up shit like this, man, to torment somebody. Try to get somebody to react. To make them have to go through the thoughts of things like this, you know?
Oh, you poor fuck. Imagine this. You were the one that decided to make this video. Oh, y'all make me go through all this. Y'all just want to do this to me. Like, listen to this shit. And he's fresh out of tears, by the way. He's trying to cry. And exactly, error 404. Still to this day, we have not seen the paperwork. TOC signed on. He was going to do all the hard part, like reading for Johnny and say that stuff for him. And he was going to be Johnny's advocate on this situation. And, you know, and of course, when you call Johnny out for lying about shit like this, what does he try to do? He tries to spin it and say, well, you think it's funny or you're okay with it. No, I think it's disgusting that you lie about it. That's what I think. I think the fact that you're an utter fucking failure in life and your only fucking excuse is some shit you made up about your dad, that's what I find disgusting about it. I don't find anything about the subject matter funny or any of that. I think you being a lying piece of shit and trying to use it as an excuse for all your failures, that's what I have a problem with.
Y'all try to push somebody over the edge is what y'all try to do. I'm glad I'm strong, though. Really glad I am. I'm going to continue being strong. I'm going to be a voice for the weak. For the people that is afraid to talk about things like this, and I'm going to be that voice it's going to be heard.
Ah, fuck. I want to start this over. Let me get rid of it. We're done with it. Let me put myself back in the middle because I'm important. That part, Hickey Bobber, that part. Lying about it takes away from people who really went through that. Yes, it does. It minimizes the things that they went through. And it's disgusting that you think that this is this is some kind of a fucking excuse for who you are. It's ridiculous. Yeah, well, it ain't him. He smells strong, and that is legit. And that's about all I've got for you guys tonight. Don't you fucking dare speak for real victims. Yeah, no shit. It's your girl, Cody. I would never promote violence, but he said Johnny's mom was a cheater, right? And ran off all the time. That would make you at least think about kicking someone in their ass. I'm sure that with all look, if social services got to get involved and take your fucking kids and put them in foster care, I'm pretty sure that domestic violence is probably on the fucking menu. It's not, but again, he's reaching. He's really, really reaching for any little thing he could to use his dad as an excuse. Because Johnny doesn't want, do you think Johnny feels good about himself? Do you think Johnny feels proud of who he's become? Do you think the fact that this dude is known for not having a job, being a bum, fucking always living off of fucking handouts of other people, Do you really, as a man, when he does some self-reflection, do you think this guy feels good about that? No, he doesn't. This is why he seeks out these excuses for who he is and what he's become. That's the only explanation I can find for it. Instead of, oh, you know, look, a lot of people go through some fucking rough shit in life, dude. And you know what they do? They keep going. They pick themselves up and they keep going. So people got some rough hands dealt to them in life. They don't sit and fucking, you know, waller in the shit and tell everybody how fucking sad it was that this stuff happened to them. That part is disgusting. There's people got a lot worse. There's people who can't work, Johnny. There's people but they'll do everything they fucking can to make it work. There's people with real fucking serious issues. You're just a lazy fucking no good bum. That's the truth of it. Therefore, hey, people need to know the truth about you. There are some idiots out there who can be swayed by your bullshit. I'm not one of them. So with that, appreciate you, T-Dam. Appreciate you, Christy Ann. Thank you for the membership and thank you for the 10 bomb. That's about all I got for you guys tonight. About a 2-hour stream. I will be back this weekend to do something. Not sure what it is yet. But with that, yep, there you go, country bro. Physically able to work and refuses. Yeah, he had a chance to explain it. He ran away. Well, yeah, you know he can't explain it. Will do, country bro. Will do. Oh, what's up, Pat? Let's leave on a funny song. All right. Appreciate it, Big Shy. I will find us something and get us out of here. With that, love you guys, man. I will catch y'all next time.
Cooter is busted and has lost all of its grip. Need 4 filters for these wrinkles in this bumpy ass lip. Doing cute little poses and dance moves with my filtered out face. 56 years old, trying to give it away to guys half my age. Thank God for this technology that can make me look like a princess straight from Disney. I sure wish they had a filter or two that I could slap on this clapped out coochie. I'm sagging down like a bulldog's jaws, no tread or grip at all, left on them sugar walls. Cleared more pipes than rotor-rooter, postmenopausal TikToker with a clapped out cooter. Safe to say my cunt facts will have a few alerts. Making myself available to any young dudes who wanted to smash mama church. With no motherly instinct or respect for myself, I tried to fill the void inside my heart with lots of dick and not much else, instead of working on my mental and emotional health. Pussy lips just a sagging like a bulldog's jaws, no grip or tread at all, left on my sugar walls. Drain more pipes than rotor-rooter, postmenopausal TikToker with a clapped out cooter. With nothing else to offer and no value in myself, I chose to fill the void in my heart with many dicks and nothing else, instead of working on my mental and emotional emotional health. Trying to act like a teenager in this 56-year-old frame. Embarrassment to my children and grandchildren without a hint of